Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to test FSD 14.1.4. That is what I have. Let's double check the software. We got 14.1.4 working off of, well, software is V12, but the full self-driving is 14.1.4. We are going to go to Walmart in Anderson, which is a little ways away. Here we go. Oh, there we go. All right, so gonna have it take us to the parking lot and park, and then bring us back home again. So let's get started. So I'm in the driveway. I'm gonna say start self-driving, and let's see what she does. I do have a car back there. We're gonna have to watch out for, and a car over there, but she doesn't do a great job parking. I've had this for about a week. Been driving around pretty much to work and back, and it does seem better than earlier versions, but it does seem in some cases more hesitant. Oh, she goes straight out the driveway. I usually turn sideways because I don't want the scraping, but it didn't scrape. Okay. It is in chill mode, so let's get it out of chill mode. Let's put her into standard for now. I have found that Mad Max can be a little bit fast. See, hesitant. I don't know if you saw that, but she start go, start go, start go. She hit the brake a couple of times, and she is hesitant quite a bit. I see that as being safe, right? It's trying to be safe. It's trying to do the right thing, but in that case, it was really clear she could have just gone, and she didn't. So I don't know. We'll see how she does. Take us all the way to. This is going to require a trip on the freeway for a bit, and I'll time lapse that. But we'll see how she does getting. Oh, see now she wasn't sure if that lady was gonna turn or not, so she kind of broke there, which I guess is safe. I wouldn't have worried about it if I was driving; it just would have kept going. But maybe that's a safer play. She does do complete stops behind the line, and then it looks like she'll probably creep out. Creep in. Quite a bit of traffic. Looks like she's clear on the left now. And on the right, there's a post office truck. Oh, no, see, their cars are coming. So then she hesitated. So let's see if she goes after this Camaro. And she does. I will try not to touch the car at all. I have had her stop in the middle of a roundabout once. I don't know why. She, I guess, thought the car was going to get her. So she stopped and it didn't block the roundabout, which is coming up here. So we'll see how she does. And I'd be in the right lane right now because I need to be in the right lane to get on the freeway. So if she stays in this lane, she's going to have to get over. I think that's the one thing I see about the car driving versus a human. I know from my experience things that are happening two steps ahead. She doesn't because she can't see it. So she doesn't get in the lane that she should be a lot of times when I would have punched it there and she didn't. Now she's gonna stop. See, I would have gone. That was clearly now's the time to go. Nope, and she didn't go. This could be a problem if she's not a little more aggressive. Here, let's. Oh, she went. Good. She saw it. Okay, good. Now, like I said, she's going to have to be in that lane over there because that's the lane she's going to need to be to get on the freeway. So let's see what she does. There's nobody over there. Okay, good. She got over. Again, should have been in that lane to begin with, but that's fine. It worked. And now she's going to get on the freeway. Let's put her up to Mad Max for the freeway. I have found around town Mad Max can be quite a bit aggressive. If there's a car in front of you, she'll just drive up to the car. If there's no car in front of you, I've had her go like 20 miles an hour over the speed limit, like 47 and a 25. And it's just kind of freaky. So in this case, freeway speed limit 70. So we'll see how fast she goes. Um, she is more aggressive. She'll pass on the right. Um, yeah, so I don't know. Let's check it out. All right. Up to 78, 80, and then 70 mile an hour. So her speed is being limited by the car in front of her. Let's see if she decides to get over once it gets past this car. Yep, she's gonna go all out. Now she's up to 84. Whoa! And then she gets over again. Not sure exactly why she did that. Okay. And now we're gonna get all. She's. It's super aggressive, that's for sure. Now she's got open road to see how fast she gets up to. 85. Yeah, I would probably cap it at 10 over. I would not go that fast. Knowing people in law enforcement, she's probably on the top end, getting close to speed ticket and 15 over. But it's not criminal amount of speed, it's not 20 over, but hey, still. Let's take her down to hurry and see how that affects things. Okay, hurry, she's dropping to 82. So if we go standard, she drops down. That's about where I would go, about 10% over. One of the new things in the new version is you can't change your speed. The old version, you could say, okay, it's at 77, I'll crank it up a couple notches or a couple down a couple notches. You can't. It is based on the profile. So if the profile standard, it's going to drive the speed based on the profile. So you can only change it by changing the profile, which is quite a bit different than earlier versions. I like where I could take the speed and set it. Um, we'll see if that changes down the road. Standard, to me, this sounds about right. 10% over works for me. I think we're in the safe range. Let's see how aggressive she is. Now, I would get over at this point. I wouldn't camp out in the fast lane because I don't like camping out in the fast lane, but she is not getting over. I could tell her to get over by putting, oh, she is getting over now. There you go. Good. And that's what I prefer. The old version, hurry or standard, a lot of time, well, hurry, she would definitely camp out in the fast lane and people would pass me on the right. I like that it's being aggressive but not camping out because that just to me is rude. If people want to go faster than me, go for it. All right. I think we'll time lapse it here and see you at Walmart when we start to park. In fact, let's check to see. You click on the profile right next to, right below the speed. It'll tell you there's the profile, and it's going to park. You can say curbside or park in the parking lot. You can also park at a charger. There's not a charger there, so that's what we want. So let's let her drive us. All right, well, we're getting off the freeway now. Um, Pretty uneventful on the freeway. Not much to do. She just kind of stayed in the lane. She stayed at the speed I wanted, which was good. Again, if you want to be more aggressive, you can ramp it up to hurry or Mad Max if you want to tempt the fates. Here we are. So Walmart is actually going to be over there. So we're going to have to kind of go around. It'll be interesting to see which lane she gets in. Got a green light, no problem. No hesitation. Okay, oh, that was interesting. She wasn't sure what lane she wanted to get in. Both lanes turn left. This lane is actually the better lane, but there was a definite hesitation. And I don't know if that's what Elon meant about sentient. I mean, it kind of acts like a human sometimes. Like, do I want to do this or that? It's hesitant. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know if you want to be more aggressive, if you're apt to be in accidents more if it's more aggressive, or if this is better. It's safer, I think, because she's not going to jump out without, pull out of an intersection unless it's safe. So, but sometimes it seems like it takes longer, like you saw back in that roundabout, to go than what I would have done. But it was a safe move. So, I'm like, that car there, they did not have a safe move. All right. A couple of different entrances to get in here. Looks like she's gonna use the main one. She's not gonna go around to the front. That's fine. I have had her park in weird places. I went to Lowe's one night and she parked in the veteran spot. Um, I have had her try to park in a handicap spot. She doesn't really understand. She looks like, seems like for the closest spot, and she sometimes doesn't back in. I prefer to back in when I park. She'll pull in straight and not necessarily very straight in the spot. She's most of the time she's pulling straight in. She's been at a slight angle, so I'm a little OCD. Like needs to be straight, nice and even. But it's within the parameters of this parking spot, so I guess that's all that matters. It stopped there. That's good. Had a line, but she didn't stop. Let's see where she parks in the parking lot. A lot of different kind of spots here. So let's see if she goes down the right aisle because some of them are coming this way. I'm supposed to go this way. But let's see what she does. Dun, 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 dun. Don't know. I have noticed too that it seems like she follows other cars doing what they do. So I don't know if that'll make a difference as to where she pulls down. Those are some weird spots there, mostly handicap. Okay. Oh, I don't want it. It went to curbside. I want to parking lot. Okay. For some reason, it was on curbside, not parking lot. Can't turn down there, so she knew that. She worried about those people. Okay, these are handicap here. See what she does. Can't park there. It's a cart thing. This person's blocking the road. All right. Not too bad. All right. Not too shabby. Okay, let's have her take us to the charger. There happens to be a charger right here. Let's go there and let's tell it. Start driving. There's people walking behind me, so she waited. No, she didn't. She was gonna. What are you doing? That was a little aggressive. Those people are still there. Go to the charger. I would have waited till they walked by a little bit more. I do find when she backs up, she doesn't back up too much, but sometimes it seems like it's not far enough to get out and make a turn, which I don't like. There's sometimes, one time it was like a truck had a hitch, and it seemed like she was going to be too close and maybe hit the hitch. But I have had her take out a curb at a bank. She turned too tight, so thankfully she didn't give me curb rash on my rims. Okay, she should go. There she goes. Stops behind the line. I would have pulled out probably further. Now she's going to creep out. Wait for that car. You could turn in the chicken lane here. She didn't do that. Oh, no, no, nope, she stopped because here comes the truck. That was good. That was smart. She couldn't see the truck because of a bus, but all right, there we go. Now here's the charger right up here on the right. Let's see if she backs in. She better back in if she's going to charge. Ooh, okay, she could have gone in there, but she's going to go down here. Got someone parked in the supercharger who's not supercharging. A Jeep Grand Cherokee. Icing our nice charger. Let's see here. I'll pick that one, and that's the handicap one. Yeah, nice. So yeah, she obviously doesn't see handicap signs. Other than it's a handicap spot, not too shabby. Okay, one last test. Let's have her take us to Costco and park at Costco on a Saturday. Probably busiest parking lot we're gonna find. Take the freeway back, and we'll time lapse it again. Okay, here we go. Oh, nice. Okay. She could have gone out where she pulled in, but she went to the closer exit. Nice. Stops back behind the line. And really, she needs to get out and get over fast to the left lane. Let's see if she does that. Yep. Perfect. Exactly how I would have done it. I would say that it does seem much smoother, better than the earlier versions, much more human-like driving. It's just got that hesitation. It's got that braking that I can't explain it, but it just like it taps the brakes, taps the brake, taps the brake, taps the brake, and then goes. And when it's not sure, and it is a little more cautious than I would drive, but I don't know that that's a bad thing. It's probably better to drive a little more cautious than I drive anyways. Except for Mad Max mode. It's not cautious at all on Mad Max. Yeah, that's perfect. Got another roundabout here. This is the lane she needs to be in for the roundabout, so that's perfect. I don't know why she's putting on a left turn signal at this point, but okay. Strange. Probably a little confusing for the person behind me. And turning right out of the roundabout. Okay. Go to hurry again. See what that does. So she waited till the line was dashed. She didn't get over when the line was solid. I like that. And she's going 82 and a 70. So let's take her back down to standard. See if that drops us down to 77 again. 78, 70, yeah. That's exactly where I would drive. But I guess if you want to be more aggressive and drive 80, you definitely could go hurry. Hurry's going to take you to 80 and a 70. And Mad Max 81. See what Mad Max does again. She should be getting over if she wants to speed up. There she goes. 84. Huh. Not as fast as before. Must be based on the traffic around her, but let's go back down to 77. I feel better with that. Hey, when you scroll, you have to wait a second. When you scroll, you can't just pop it down like two different ones to drop it down to two profiles. You have to put it in the one profile, wait, put it to the next profile. slowing down for emergency vehicle. Doesn't really show that it's an emergency vehicle, but it definitely slowed down. Probably because the car in front of me slowed down, and it got over, but it got over to the right after the car. So I would have been worried if it would have got over before it passed the car, because then it would be basically breaking the law. You should be not in the lane next to the police car if you can in California. So, but don't know if she's planning. The exit's coming up, but yeah, she's gonna get back over. This guy's going too slow. Oh, now she changed her mind. Interesting. She was gonna get over, then she wasn't. Now she is. She's got to get off in 9/10 of a mile. See if she's going to miss the exit or be a total jerk at this point, because she's going to run out of time to get over. Unless she gets in front of this truck in time. 6/10 of a mile. 5/10 of a mile. Okay. Not too bad. Interesting how she thought about getting over and then didn't, and then did. Looking like in the parking lot. Okay, that's the main entrance. The door is like right here, so she's parking off to the side, but we'll see. It's funny how they still haven't updated the map to show Costco. Okay. Hmm. Oh, interesting. She was gonna let the guy in. I would have waved him in, but it's like she was letting the guy in and then she didn't. I don't know what she's doing here. That was kind of rude. Should have let the guy go, but I'd have to intervene in order to let him go. Don't know why she didn't stop and just let him go. Maybe if he would have started to move, she would have let him go. I don't know. Okay, now she's gonna turn right here. I would not turn right here, but okay. Stop sign. A little hesitant. And then turning left here. Again, I usually park closer to the door, but okay. Now, finding a spot. Oh, well, that guy took his spot. Oh, we're here. So she'll take it. Oh, don't try to take that guy's spot. Don't be a jerk. Good. She would have tried to take that spot. So she just passed two other spots. Not sure why she did that. Oh, because she wants to go around the corner here. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Where are you going to park now? Okay. No spots here. Oh, there's one up there. Well, She parks here. She parked in a good spot, but it's not close. I mean, she parked in a valid spot, but not when I would park because it's nowhere near the front door. But okay, she did it. Well, so that's FSD 14.1.4. Again, it's got multiple modes. It seems to be more like sentient, is what Elon said, than the older versions. Still some work to do. I mean, it did get me from a driveway to Walmart to a charger and to Costco, and it could take me back home again without me really doing anything other than changing the aggressiveness of the drive. I don't know. I, I think it still doesn't have that human touch, right? It didn't know to let the guy in. It didn't know um, to go for sure at the roundabout. I mean, it's got some hesitation and it doesn't necessarily have the courtesies that a human would have. But overall, pretty darn good. I mean, this car is so close to just driving you when you can't drive that I can see the day coming really soon where if NTSB lets the car do it, it could drive you around without you having to do anything. So that's all I got today. Stay tuned. I got some more videos coming. I got a product in the mail I'm going to be demoing, and I took a trip to the Tesla diner. I'll put that up too. So stay tuned, and I'll catch you on the next one.